session 29. Last time our party went to the source where they located Marcel. They fought they fought another spirit that they've encountered before. The spirit itself escaped and well, Marcel died. But at least they managed to recover part of the body, which is pretty nice. And on their way there, they also discovered that, well, not quite on the way there, but during and after the battle, they discovered that something is up with Ceres, secretly Domino's avatar, and well, decided eventually to keep it a secret. And well, now they are already back, but before that, I'm going to take care of something. Nick wasn't there last time, and the idea behind that is, well, some out-of-game issues, but in-game, we're gonna say he had a whiff of Bacon's drugs while he was preparing himself for his Sea King. And well, thanks to being easily intoxicated, he was essentially out for the end of the mission. And well, Nick, you feel suddenly very light in the car, and yeah, everything is black. You feel your eyes closed, but you feel wind coming across your face, and also the sound of someone smoking. You're not sure about yeah?
I was gonna say, someone trying to fart on my face. We're in space. There shouldn't be wind.
Well, there shouldn't be. But yes, the smell isn't exactly tobacco, but something else. But it's definitely someone smoking. And well, now that you've been awake a bit longer, you also notice that the ground shifts beneath you, just slightly. Not enough to throw you off into one or other direction, but it feels a bit like flying around in a plane or something similar. Except that, well, in a plane you wouldn't feel wind. And well, you can open your eyes if you want to.
I slowly start to open my eyes.
Well, you see a strange sky above you, and well,
I'm a void engineer. I always see the sky.
indeed, but this one is purple.
Disgusting.
And well, as you like you know, look a bit more to the side and the other directions, you also notice that someone is next to you. And well,
Did I pick up a space hooker?
yeah, and well, the person beside you says, "Oh, you're awake. Hadn't thought you would come to be before I'm there." And like you see him point towards the front, or where the wind is coming from.
Where did I come to?
My personal ride. Well, it's a shame how that happened, but whatever. Can't win it all. I'm glad you're awake. I want to talk with you about something. How about you? How about you sit
Can I
up?
ask you something first?
Sure.
Who are you?
I'm Marcel, don't you remember me? And you know, As you like look, you recognize him. It's Massa, but he looks a bit different. He looks a bit he looks like you know, more perfect in a sense. Like you don't see any scars. You don't see you know, you don't see like uneven cuts in his of his hair or anything. It just looks just perfect, like an ideal version of himself.
Like uncanny valley perfect, or
Not quite. More like it should be that way. That kind of perfect.
sorry, I didn't really catch that.
Uh, well, more like the way that it should be this way. That kind of perfect.
Oh, okay.
And
So
well,
it's like his ideal form.
yeah, it's essentially his ideal form. And yeah, I'm also like but yeah, Romeo over there, and he points towards the front. And now you notice where you're on top of. It's actually something you're very familiar with. It's your moon hopper, but instead of inside of it, you're on top of it. And well, Romy is kinda holding some chains, controlling it like some sort of strange carriage. Or drawn by horses, except there are no horses. And well, as you look at it, she says "Hee-ya!" and like snaps the chains like someone would snap the equipment when of a horse carriage.
Yay! Um, are we going to Hotel California now?
In fact, I don't know what that reference is to.
Oh, it's a song by the Eagles.
Oh, well, I'm not
It's
really into
all about
music.
drug usage.
Sorry, I'm not really into music, but yeah. Well, so it's not quite. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about you, and this is important. I didn't really have the chance to do it back then. But there's a threat out there, a bigger threat than anyone could ever imagine. You may have heard of them. We call them threat now. To the other technocrats, we say that they are they are EDEs that are able to counteract our enlightened procedures. But in reality, we know it's our lost brothers from the Union.
Yeah, the Avatar Storm has done number to a lot of people.
Well, anyways, Moran probably hasn't told you yet, but we believe there might be incursions due, not too soon. The forces are rallying, and they're trying to push in. And well, considering how bad the situation is, they might just be able to. And they will be exposed. They will be. The other technocrats will be exposed to them. And unfortunately for them, they're easily co-opted by them.
Yeah.
So it will fall onto you and Cooper to protect the others and make sure that they don't fall.
Is Cooper gonna receive training in mental defenses? I get all, and I motion with my hand, like, and make like a twitchy, make my fingers all twitchy, kind of like to mimic the whole being messed with thing, mentally.
Afraid not. We don't really have like a good way to do it except for deprogramming people, which mitigates the problem. At least somewhat, but that's not gonna fly with the Union at large.
Can I learn how to deprogram people? I'm getting pretty good at the mind magic.
In theory, you could,
I
I
don't maybe
guess.
say mind magic.
The Cards Institute is probably willing to teach you the necessary procedures as you go, but that's not the point. Important is that you're willing to defend them, which is already very good. I was hoping to get you the instructions properly at a given time, same as Cooper, but I guess this will have to do. We're almost there, and you look at the distance, and you see like some sort of city in the coming closer and closer. Anyways, our time is almost up, and you have to go. Is there anything you want to ask me?
Mm, mm, mm. Can we meet again?
Probably not.
Okay.
This is my first time dying, that is. And he see him reveal his neck, and you see like a faint scar there. That was really unpleasant.
Yeah, it kind of looks good.
Uh, I guess so. Hopefully he will vanish with time, like the rest. Like I had out battle scars everywhere, but most of them have vanished. Trust me, I checked.
I will trust that you have checked your body.
And you hear Romy say, "Oh, we're there. All right, it's time for you to go. Um, give my regards to your twin." And well, you see, you feel like yourself getting lighter, and your surroundings vanish. Without a chance to reply, you wake up again, and well, the question is, where did you actually put John after the adventure? Did you put him back in his room, or? Cargo bay, I see. I see. Okay.
You need a fresh set of organs.
Jesus Christ. Oh, I was just say you gotta wake up in your quarters where your fellow technocrats have put you in the out of the kindness of their hearts, all tuckered in.
God, I see. That sounds like a railroad and
Is that whole? Is the room still my safe space, so I get a nice little warm feeling of being in it?
I think if I don't think you ever did this what was it like remove the thing, so I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it's got 6 months. I had to check.
Yeah.
I kind of just like get up, feel all warm and fuzzy because I'm back in my safe space, and go. Well, now I gotta go deal with shit. Guess I gotta go find Cooper.
Very good.
And I don't take Rami when I go talk to Cooper. No offense to Rami, but I don't want this to be recorded.
Are you full? You're in the base.
Yeah. Okay. Well, where would you be, Domino?
This is like the same day we got back from that mission, right?
Yeah, basically. Probably like a few minutes in between, because, well, some stuff happened, but otherwise.
I imagine I'd be still
damn
like,
it.
kind of with Marcel's body at this point, kind of just like saying lots of advice and shit.
Well, yeah, Bacon, I believe, put him in the mess hall. And I think we like got to the end of day maybe, or something like that, so
I guess I'll probably just be in my quarters.
yeah,
So,
okay.
be dead all.
Okay. That's perfectly acceptable, and well, you'll find him in his quarters then.
Okay. I do have one question before we go. Before I go see Domino, I can't actually hear him.
That's really weird.
I can hear him.
Oh yeah, yeah, he's very quiet. You have to put his sound on max, and maybe you'll be able to hear
I,
him.
I do have it on max.
I have it.
Okay.
I haven't read like 122%.
If you guys want, I've got another headset I can try, but there's no promises there. I'll take it as a yes.
Very, very faintly.
Hmm. That's strange. I see.
Is this any better?
The-
Yeah, that's
the
better.
The quality is horrible,
so-
but I guess we'll have to make do.
Yeah.
Also, Bacon playing Tabletop Simulator. Wartime Warbands. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm building myself an army for more time.
Did Jack not drag you in? Or Demi?
Jack Lord, he just said, "Hey, do you want to play?" And I said, "Yes, it looks fucking cool."
Okay, fair. And, well, I guess it's here you can, you're in front of the Domino's quarters. Feel free to interact.
Go head over there. Do we have to knock, or is there like a ringer?
There's like
we can
a,
press?
yeah, there's like essentially like a digital knock. You know, like a sci-fi type, like, Enterprise, where it does this weird ring sound.
I ring it.
Alright. Hello?
What did you say?
I was also actually hear me better now. Is it alright?
No. It's back to being really shitty.
Wait, was it better earlier?
Not for me. I mean, you cut out less, but that's it.
If.
What's happening?
So, Nick can't hear Domino.
Can you hear Domino?
I can.
Can you hear him?
A bit. He's a bit quiet, but I can.
I can hear him, so it might be on his end. Not Domino, but the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, just raise your computer sounds a lot more and reduce or hours.
Mm.
English.
Okay. Well, why do you like resolve that? I think we're gonna just see about resolving some other scene first. Because yeah.
I just cranked my output. Can I just test it to see if that works?
Okay.
Hello, hello? Is this better?
Yes, it is.
Blessed.
Okay. Again, in that case, I guess we can continue. Well, you're still in front. You're still in front of the door, and well, there has been a ringing sound now. Domino.
I'm just thinking to myself, why haven't I yeeted the stupid ringing yet? Just like move so, like, open the door.
Well, you open the door, and your fellow void engineer standing there.
Ah, hello. It seems you've woken up. Come in.
I come in and find a chair to sit down. So I spoke to what was his name? Macer?
Marcel.
Macer. Yeah. Sorry, I can't. I'm kind of hungover, so I can't really talk.
By the way, he's like under other crew still. Probably have to move him from there soon, but yeah.
Yeah. He sent me. He was wondering how you were doing.
I've been doing pretty okay, but when did you talk to him? Just,
Last night
uh,
I was asleep, so might be a
Alright.
dream.
hey, there's something I actually wanted to show you. Have you
Okay,
seen the mining operation below the deck? I think there's something that I want to show you.
We can take a look.
Yeah, let's also just keep the chat for there, otherwise you don't have much to talk about.
Yeah, is it secure? Is it? Are we not?
Very
No.
secure. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's just
Okay.
go.
I follow him.
And well, am I correct to presume that you're gonna go to the basement?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, you're being led to the part of the base that the team has been excavating for quite some time with the help of the enslaved Bollocks and Android.
The moment we get down there, just gonna say sorry for rushing us in here, but talk like that might be understood differently by other people. Best to talk about that kind of stuff. Where we're not being listened to.
Yeah, I agree. Can I roll like a correspondence and mind effect just to check to make sure we're not being listened to?
I mean, wouldn't pick up everything. That's a thing.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
but I still kind of want to check just to make sure, like,
I mean, sure,
even
but
like just to do my due diligence kind of thing.
but you would know that that wouldn't pick up, the potential high-tech listening devices of any kind. It would pick up like people, and
Oh,
I guess
I could use forces to see if anything's trying to receive sound waves.
I was about to say, might
Like-
as well just bend the audio.
True, I can.
Like,
Yeah.
you
Wait, we
laugh,
both
but
got
if you-
forces.
Yeah, if you can bend fucking light, you can
Yeah.
fucking bend audio and sound waves, my dude.
Yep,
I was wondering,
that's
why
true.
are you doing that?
Cause I'm hungover. I don't.
Let's see.
So,
You
yeah,
could,
can I?
yeah, you can do that. No problem. You're probably gonna need to spend like 2 successes on duration itself, and then whatever you want to put on the thing itself.
Is it just
This might be a good opportunity for us to work together. We both can do this.
okay?
Okay, make this
Let's do
a
it.
joint attempt, Radoma.
Sure, you can. No problem.
Does that work?
Essentially, you just need to technically you need to decide on like common instruments and stuff like that. But since it's a very low level effect, you can probably do it. Just since Nick is hungover, we're gonna do this like in a bit quicker way. And well, just then she just basically roll together.
It's a level 2 effect, right? 45?
Yep.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Ah, very good. So, yeah, presumably no specialties because, yeah. Okay, so 7 successes in total. So, you probably want at least one scene, I think. So there would be 2 successes, unless you want even more than that.
Seems probably more than enough. We can do this again.
Yeah.
The need arises.
Yeah. Okay. Then yeah, you have like 5 successes on the strength. So that is basically a maximum.
Yeah.
Still gonna send Alice in a fucking vet.
Once that up, I kind of come back to Cooper. It's like, so I was told that threat null might be coming.
It's gonna like give you confused look at first. Just think.
You know, the other versions of us that got stuck on the other side of the Avatar storm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's just there's kind of a couple problems if they start coming by. Kind of, they used to be us.
it's true. That's very true. Where did you pick up this inclination that they're coming, though? Is it from? Is it connected
Oh,
to that?
I picked it up in my fever dream of whatever the hell I took during the mission.
Just gonna give you friendly advice on that. Do not. Vicislav is a very good mage and a very good doctor, but stay away from the stuff he consumes. This coffee as well. Stay away
try.
from the coffee.
I try.
Especially
Uh,
you.
I know I'm a featherweight. Come on, but I'm just saying,
Just
threat
looking
null.
out for you. Yeah,
Yeah.
threat null, the real threat here. Yes.
Yeah. And well, I don't know what your mental defenses are like. Remember, they used to be us. They know our tricks.
I don't really have much mental defense, although the doctor I was seeing did give me some, but I think I've been feeling that wane. You are quite adept at mind, aren't you?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Perhaps you could bolster everybody's minds, starting with mine, if you don't mind. It's
Good. I was thinking just to do that too.
blessed, very blessed.
Do we have an MRI? Something that could start scanning your brain.
I think we do, right? Redoma Vicioslav surely has one of those.
Whistler is very unconventional. Bacon.
Yes.
Would you consider an MRI something you would use?
I mean,
Radoma, he will use cock and ball torture than MRIs, you know that.
yeah, I guess my way of doing brain scans is just opening your head and placing some electrodes directly in the brain to do the tests. I wouldn't have something as cool and sophisticated as a proper modern equipment.
Okay, but that means you have something.
Yes, I have something.
You can use that.
Fucking F. So, Vicioslav might have something. It's best to check with him, I suppose.
Okay, we can go check with him. But X-nay on the null fay.
there's also something I must tell you later.
Hmm?
Before we leave
Yeah?
this,
What?
that is. Let's talk about the treadmill and more about the dream. I want to hear more about that.
Oh.
What is that noise?
He's feeding his meat domino to your
That's fucking disgusting, Redomer. Stop it.
What?
No, it's just Nag is sometimes approaching his microphone and makes noise, or maybe the cable.
Actually, I'm peeling an orange at the moment. Can you guys hear that?
No,
do you
not the
make-
orange. Sometimes it's a static noise, so probably your cable or something.
Yeah.
It's hitting
Oh, yeah.
something.
Turns out
Yeah.
the orange peel's on the keyboard. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm kind of using like a cheap $20 mic that I just picked up at a drugstore.
Fucking amazing.
American drugstores.
You just get guns, I think,
Hit-
right?
He's in Canada. He's the opposite.
Yeah, you can't buy anything in our stores, basically.
You know,
We-
American stores try to open in Canada. Regulation happened.
I thought that
Yeah.
Canada was just America, but colder and with better healthcare.
Oh no, it's like Britain but more faggoty.
Is that a thing you can
No.
actually have?
Well.
Well, if you've got
Like,
Trudeau in charge, yeah.
Yeah, like you can't even buy booze from a grocery store. We are just now introducing that.
That is scuffed.
Oh,
You have to
gosh,
go
you
to you have to go to a government-owned business to buy booze.
You
Why
sound
don't
like you sound like Scotland for some reason. Let's do fucking him.
It is so stupid. So at least we legalized weed.
That's not a good thing. Anyways, okay, Domino is gonna be back in a minute. Okay, time to call camera pan over to well, hide Barry. You're gonna be receiving, wherever you are, you're gonna be receiving a transmission. Well, the message of a transmission. You're supposed to come to the control room, as Bendy informs you, alone, and be ready to receive a secure transmission, essentially.
No. Okay, I'll be going there alone, and I will check if anyone else is following me.
Sure. Okay, how about for the memes? You're gonna roll me just a perception alert at a 6.
Nice. Nah, I just failed, son.
If that was a bot, we could have done some fun stuff.
I know, right?
But yeah, feel free to drag yourself out while I look for your boss's token.
Me just close some doors. For some reason my cats keep opening them because they know how to open doors now.
They are evolving.
Shit. Your cat's gonna start taking over everything now.
Thing is, my cat jumps on the doorknob and uses his weight to actually do that, and just pushes it. Oh my, he got quite big, haven't he? It must be all the drugs he's taken, Rodolmo.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one thing I didn't mention during this scene, the thing that Martha was smoking was actually meth.
I thought it was hell.
He is embracing his National Socialist side.
Oof. No, he knows that this boss is doing it, and he also has done it before himself. So, but he's not addicted, unlike him. Anyways, yeah. Ah, perfect, Mr. Barry. Well, I I received the report you gave to Bendy, and also saw through the report to the data. It looks quite condemning, doesn't it?
The thing is, it's just. Like, how many times has he been here? Has he only been here just once or twice? Like, or one. Because the. How recent was this? The time gap. Something
He
must
was
be
there for my
happening.
trial.
So what did you say, Nick?
He was there for my trial. But then again, I was always on the ship too.
Yeah, I was on the ship too. But he was here before. But yeah, I don't think that's what Ems is referencing, aren't you?
No, I'm not referencing that. I'm referencing another incident.
To cut things short, I can get most of it from Bendy and from your report. But what I really want to know is, do you think she's a threat or not?
I feel she might be a distraction than a threat. And I do have a feeling, he seems like a needy person, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
It just seems a bit inefficient, if you get my drift.
I understand completely, but if it's not a threat, then that's at least very good news. Well, we're currently a bit further out. I'm gonna give you a temporary promotion that puts you on top of this team. They will be informed shortly. I want you to continue to monitor the situation until we can get a closer handle on it. And please don't hesitate to forward any changes in the condition as you see fit, or any new abilities that have been discovered.
Yes, Commander.
Very well. And well, now that that's concluded, can you please send for. Hold on. I'm gonna need to no, John Bowie, please. I need him here for something as well.
Okay.
That's a bit less serious. Oh well. Wait that long.
I will get him immediately. And, then the fun game begins. Probably tell Bendy where John is, or where he was last seen.
Sure, he will tell you that they went into the hydroponics area under the base.
Okay. Do you have any speakers in the hydroponics area by any chance?
I don't think they were ever
Probably.
installed. Well,
Probably
Okay.
not, because we never installed, and installing these things is asking for the AI to be able to watch us.
Okay. Looks like I'll have to go there manually. Tell me when I'm at the hydroponics area.
well, yeah, at the hydroponics area, there's nothing impeding you from going there,
Okay.
and well, I guess Domino and Nick, you notice someone is entering.
John!
Wait, is this like, when is this? Because I also had something to tell him beforehand.
Well, essentially where we left off.
Just kind of like, as this barrier is still up and he doesn't hear us and we probably don't hear him, just gonna tell him we'll talk later, but we might want to keep this amongst those we can trust for now. I also have something to share with you.
Mhm.
John,
Trust me.
Why am I the popular one now?
Noah wants to speak to you.
If you don't hear us, what the fuck, guy?
Well, yeah, they put up some
Yeah.
shield, but yeah, but they can hear you.
But eventually he would see us too.
No, I'm just like
Right.
you random yelling at me. So, John, Noah wants to speak. Hello. Just hear like a random like yell.
I walk outside of our little bubble.
Hello.
I'm right here. You don't have to yell.
Noah wants to speak to you.
About what?
No, it was something private.
Okay. Where is he?
He's in the communications room.
Okay.
That's all. Then I'm be off to do my research.
Hmm.
You go. I kind of give like the thumbs up to Cooper. It's like you go do your thing. I got a other thing I have to do.
All right. Well, do you go directly to the control room?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you arrive at the control room, and you see Moran at on the screen, and he says, "Seal the door behind you. We have a private matter to discuss.
I sealed the door.
Feel free to drag yourself out, by the way."
Oh yeah.
Thank you for deleting that.
Well.
Uh,
We had an. We noticed. We had some incident at a construct. You were last stationed during your intermezzo in Serbia. I don't know how to best say this, so I'm just gonna be blunt about it. Some woman claiming you having impregnated her showed up, and well, we confirmed so far that she is actually pregnant, and we also referenced it with the DNA stored with us, and it seems that it's indeed your child. I'm afraid to tell you, you managed to impregnate
good.
someone.
I'm gonna be a daddy.
Yes, you're gonna be a daddy. Obviously, we couldn't bring her in, but there's certainly
No,
there's certainly are questions to be answered. We already know her side of the story, but I want to hear yours as well. What the hell happened?
Well, we had some free time after the mission, and we went to a bar, and, well, you know, one thing led to another. I'm pretty sure you don't want the details on that one, right?
No.
Okay.
Is that the same incident where you encountered that? Yes.
Wait, no. There was another thing that happened. I was attacked.
You were attacked.
Yeah, like, time kind of like stopped for me.
I
And
see.
and then there was this being, an EDE, that masquerade as a judo Christian demon thing.
I see. So what you reported to Amalia Garner. I read the reports, but It seems a bit outlandish. But I suppose so. So, what do you intend to do with that? That she seems to intend to bring the child to term, which we won't be interfering with, naturally.
This, this is kind of a life-changing kind of thing. It's kind of hard to just come up with a decision, when you just heard about it.
Well, in any case, is there any message you want to convey? Actually, just forward it if anything comes up, and I'm expecting at least some decision on your part, not as your commanding officer, but as a fellow man. No out.
Yes. Well,
And the screen blackens
I-
already before you can finish. You see, like, you see, like, that bit of disgust on his face. I can't believe that this fucker just went ahead and lost control like that.
well, can I have a few moments to kind of reflect on myself and see what can be done? Right?
I mean, the screen's already been blackened. You're essentially alone in the.
Oh,
You can get. He said, he's gonna expect like an answer from you, not as a command, but you can essentially like just forward whatever you want.
like he's actually like gone?
Yeah, like he was already on the screen.
Oh, okay. I thought like he just like kind of like has dropped like the whole formal tone of this and was just trying. Okay.
Yeah, no, he just left in disgust.
Okay. Kind of shrug. It's like, well, at least I get my moments to think about what to do with her.
Yeah. Also, like, you get like on your if it happened with you, it would inform you that you got some messages, and like one of them essentially just says I don't know the name of the mother, which is Sonia, whatever. I can't pronounce that, and the name of the kid she's gonna at least attend to use, store journalist or something like that, and well, also confirmation that she's actually pregnant. By the way, this is like the picture I've chosen for her. I don't know if I've shown you or not. Probably, but
Oh my gosh, is she one of those women on Yahoo who says you'll be within 5 miles?
essentially.
Hey, it looks like that one actually worked though.
She was indeed within 5 miles. Probably
Yeah.
quite a bit closer.
I kind of just take a copy of it on like a removable memory stick because I don't have Brahmi with me.
Sure,
So-
that's no problem.
I will have to think on this. So, yeah. Then I'm gonna go try to figure out how to defend against mental attacks
Sure.
or protect Bendy. Don't know which one I have to do first.
Sure. In the meantime, I think it's time to caravan over to Bacon. Bacon, are you here?
Yes.
What would you be doing on this fine evening after the mission? Or whatever. Well,
Bro, that's the question, isn't it? After the mission, I guess I would just be knowing about my friend Neo Creature. I would just be like on the lab, rereading the paper I wrote about spiders, cross-checking with any of the DNA and any of the information I got from that first exam.
mm. Okay. Okay, well, that sounds like a roll to me. Let's see what you have that would help with this. Yeah, no fucking cosmology. Okay, just give me like a intelligence science roll at yeah, I think you already like have some sort of like idea what's going on, and you have the spider, so I'll just give it like an 8. Alright, 2 successes. Well, that's at least something. Well, from you can like safely conclude from like the paper you wrote and other things that that you don't really have information on that kind of spider. Like it doesn't show up in anything you've researched. It seems to be like entirely new kind. Naturally, those that didn't have any sort of like real component to it, unlike this one. The only thing you would recognize, even though you're not an expert on it, is like the type of cybernetics. That actually seems a bit too close to the spiders. But other than that, there isn't that much to recognize itself. And it's not the first time you've heard of some like reality deviant or like a modified creature to run around. But that would also mean that the information being stored in the Union, it is accessible to you, is probably pretty sparse in the first place.
Well, if information's pretty sparse, I guess I just need to give them the information. I guess it's finally time to at least publish the paper I wrote.
I see. Could you repeat it actually?
I will publish the research paper that I did a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was using for reference.
Sure, you can do that, no problem. Is there anything you is there any like special place you want to send it to, or just want to like release in general to the technocracy?
Yeah, just in general, trying to find one of the progenitors' papers and just send to them to publishing.
Sure, you can. That's not a problem. Actually, it would be pretty novel territory for them. So let me just note that down because it might matter. The progenitors don't have exactly much experience with like dimensional science stuff, so you'll probably be pretty welcome.
Also, just for note, it was a 13 successes research paper.
Yeah.
It was out of 5 to have it done.
Yeah, I remember. But yeah, okay. Obviously, no response will come immediately, but yeah, you would know. You would know that those spiders aren't exactly well researched and progenitors, so it will probably catch quite a bit of attention, at least in an academic sense. Okay. Well, if that's all you're gonna do, and well, I guess at some point during the evening, we'll receive well, new orders essentially, and that set of orders says that Hydeberry will be temporarily appointed the commanding officer of this base, and you're supposed to report to him. It doesn't say anything about when this temporary thing will be ending. It's just that until further, it's kind of until further notice kind of thing.
I would just use T-based communication to ask, "Hi, weren't you already the commander? I thought you were a T-based commander. Why
That's
did you got promoted again? Now you are a even higher ranking, or
no. We decided originally de facto leader. This is making it more official.
ah, right. Well, congratulations, my friend.
Indeed, we can party. Now, where's the alcohol?
Hmm. Yes, that's a good question. I need to start making some alcohol.
You know what? My
Alright.
first order's alcohol.
Oof. Alright. Anyway, so making alcohol is probably not that hard. Especially if you like put life into it, like you should have something. No problem. For everything else, I would have to look up how this exactly works. So please do it with magic.
Yeah, and it would need magic or would take like some time, or I would have just get the yeast somewhere. But yeah, I would just use magic.
It's
I have
just
potatoes, so I can make some vodka out of it.
yeah.
Just put them in a bowl. I use magic on them, and bam, instant vodka.
Perfect. Well, there's just like 3, I think, and for food magics. So, well, just I guess to roll for it. You need like 1 success only, because it's like pretty easy.
Okay. 3 would be 6.
Yep. Perfect.
Does it count as improvement?
I don't think so.
Are you sure? I'm turning boring potatoes and into magic juice.
Sure, if you want to, then basically just it's gonna affect like the quantity you have. You have a future reference that it won't count. But yeah, you have like a fuck ton of alcohol now. Like you're gonna sacrifice some potatoes for it, but it seems to be well worth it. And you made some homebrew vodka. You're also pretty sure that you didn't put anything weird in it, like methanol or something like that.
Yeah, but speaking of weird things, I guess I should improve it, putting some of the opium we are growing, just for extra spice.
Sure. I guess with this many successes, you can just add it in, I suppose. Well,
We are growing opium plants, so I just need to put some of the juice on the bucket, just a little bit for extra flavor.
Okay, just a little bit. What does it actually say about opium? I need to look that up. Do we have opium explicitly mentioned?
Probably. And if it's not, just look for any other drug on the book that the opposite of a stimulant.
Yeah.
Reduces pain and make you slower and happy.
Opiates, heroin, morphine, opium, etc. And sedative, Valium, whatever that is. Suppressing the sensory and nervous system, and opium is a massive blah. Esther. Okay, Esther. The storyteller's option, an opium or heroin trance might decrease the difficulty of vision-based mind or spirit spellcasting rolls. Okay, that's probably not the case for you guys, since well, inducing vision sounds very real devianty to me. A character who is concentrating on a particular problem could receive 1 or 2 die bonus to his intelligence or perception roll. After all, Sherlock Holmes was an opium user who believed that the drug sharpened his mental faculties. On the downside, opiates and sedatives are ferociously addictive. Regular users should certainly have a flaw or two associated with the drug. Each new dose of an opiate or strong sedative that has not been meticulously measured by someone who is not under the influence, or that has been mystically awakened or enhanced, demands a stamina roll. Failure means a deadening trance, and a botch means potential coma or death. Okay. Meanwhile, the dice put drop by one die per dose. I mean, you're probably not putting enough dice for stuff into that for that, right? Just for flavor.
Yeah, just a little bit, just for if we drink a lot, we just get a bit calmer instead of being too violent drunks. Less damage on the base.
Sure. Okay, that doesn't sound too bad. Oh yeah, the plus side reduces that pain-based dice penalties. You might want to consider using that for actual things, but yeah. Okay. You you do that and well, it probably won't result in any weird things happening. And well, Tristan, I think Tristan wanted to do something earlier, but then I cut Domino off.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. They just kind in the basement. Matters.
Oh, I mean, you can still be in the basement and resolve that action. And you know. What do you mean it's fine?
There's only something minor anyway, and it's gonna come up anyway. So there's really not much of a point.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Well, yeah. Basically, everyone can consider themselves having received the message. Like Domino. Anything you in particular want to do?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, Hyde, you hear about your promotion. Anything you want to do? I'm sorry, here? I guess not. Wow, such a shame.
So I need to deal with my dogs. Be right back.
Okay. Okay. Other than that, well, if the alcohol butters any times for it, I guess we take a quick break. Oh yeah, by the way, Domino, I put like the mind thing down somewhere, and somewhere in the handouts. There's a handout called EDE Shield under an information, magic, and then procedures. You want to take a look at it?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm taking a look at that right now.
Okay. And well, and I don't have really any filter fill anything. So we're just gonna go through the pictures of M's Last Seeking for no particular reason. Where is it? Okay, exactly there. Each one of them was one of you, by the way. That was glorious.
I am back from the dead.
Welcome back.
Now I look like a mummified corpse. If I look more mummified, we can play Mummy the Resurrection next.
That's very nice. Why do you look like a mummy after dealing with your dog, though?
It's just a metaphor for I'm too cold. It's bloody cold outside.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
It's a very niche metaphor. It's only local here.
Okay. Well, anything you want to do in particular? Like, we just
Just-
went off to make some alcohol, and yeah, anything you want to do after your
Well-
after the announcement?
I am going to do like any good temporary commander. I am gonna do some work with some sheets. Not just any sheets. I'm gonna create a bureaucracy, Redolma. We're going to make a survey. How many people are currently in the base?
Well, define people. Does that include would you include like EDEs as people?
EDEs are secondary people.
Sure. Okay, that's very easy. Actually, Bendy would give you that. Also, like
Nice.
while you do that, not Tamia, but Taylor would drop by and congratulate you,
Oh, thank you.
and says she's looking forward to cooperating with you.
And I'm looking to cooperate with you too. Because I think if we both work together, we're gonna get a long way in this shithole.
And she says, of course, of course. And, well, you'll probably get like a message from Tamia, and I guess I should ask them about this. Would you have like Sarah tells you at some point that that she wants to go to well, Hyde and congratulate him. Would you do anything to stop her?
Yeah, I would have probably told her in advance to kind of just like stay a bit clear of the other guys for now until like things are settled.
Just sure. I'm just gonna send him a message then. And well, I guess MC received a message from Sarah as well, also congratulating you.
Thank you. And I hope this working relationship can prosper.
Mhm.
You know, one of those generic sayings you get from the office.
Perfect.
Or from like the supermarket. It's just like, oh, I hope the pleasure working with you.
Yeah, empty words, but yeah, okay. Well, so about the survey, of course, you get yourself, Tristan, Vicioslav, John, then you have Sarah, Tamia, and Taylor. And I guess technically Marcel is still there, but he's already written off, like crossed
I
out.
see. Okay. Put him into the C's folder. New paper, bureaucracy. Dude.
All right.
Okay, so including that, Bendy, in the proportion of the rooms, do we at the current how are we at the current maximum space per living unit in this base?
Well, actually, good question, because I think you actually, yeah, you're actually cramped at the moment. Yeah,
Okay,
you have
so
like
we
10, you have 10 proper spots, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then you have 3 bollocks, which you can like essentially compress it to 1. Then you have Kelly,
Mm-hmm.
which also takes up another 1. So, I mean, I guess like the bollocks actually take like 2 probably. Yeah. So yeah, so you're essentially cramming those people together, and you're like 1 over. Oh wait, no,
Okay.
we're more than 1 actually. You're let's see, we have like 2 Nordics, so we're 3 over. Yeah.
Okay, so 3 over in the living quarter space. Oh, that's going to be lovely. Moment, zero income. Income depending on future research projects. I'm just doing the old bureaucratic work. Then it goes, I'm, Hey Bendy, weren't we sent here originally to survey the original base?
Incorrect. We've been told to stay away from the base.
Okay. Thank you for giving me the correct information. Because I have forgotten a lot of things due to that heavy sleeping the other day.
Perfect. Well, I have to inform you that your current courses of action should probably include anything to alleviate the space problems. As it stands right now, the base won't be able to support this many people forever without modifications being made.
Modifications or expansion to the base. That is the big quandary we have having currently. And I look on the map of Ceres and I'm just thinking, Does John still have his little thing he spies with? That little survey droid he made.
I mean, it's there. Presumably not activated because it needs to be charged. And there's and like anything you would do with like Harper.
Okay. Does Cooper have the same abilities? Can Cooper can control Harper, or is it just John? Just checking the paperwork whilst doing it. See optimizing skill set.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Yeah, just looking at the files of each attendance, each person on the station, and I'm just looking who can operate survey drones. Because I know John can, but any other individuals?
Well, that probably wouldn't be exactly included. Like training-wise, technically all of you sort of can, I guess, except for Vyacheslav, because well, he's more adept in like other areas, but the rest of you can easily operate them. But particularly, I guess I would mention that Tristan and John are good at it.
Mm-hmm.
At least from training wise, and what's essentially extract from like reports and the like.
Okay. I think I'm gonna call in. Wait, how far can they fly before? Yeah, they can't really fly that far. Far away without losing their battery charge. Yeah, that's right. But at the moment, before we make any grand decisions on my first day as temporary leader, I think we need to do the partying first, you know, get everybody comfort with the idea of me leading.
Okay, you may do so. Question is, are you gonna produce like an order, or as like a essentially optional thing?
Yeah, no, optional thing, because I think it's just like, oh wait, should I be a cunt? I asked Bendy, should I be a cunt, or should I be chillax? Which one looks good on my survey for promotion? Next promotion.
Well, Bendy would not answer this. Mainly to see how you would do it, but yeah, you have complete freedom to do whatever you would like to do.
Okay, since yeah, since it's gonna be part, let's make it voluntary, and it's just like Vicious loves making the alcohol this evening, and don't worry, it's not full of estrogen.
Yeah, it has something better this time.
Perfect. Well, like you will probably realize pretty soon that this doesn't take that long. So, well, I guess it's party time. Who's gonna go?
Everybody, get your 5p, get your 10 pence like party hats, and your like shitty blue party.
Oh yeah, would you like make sure that someone is monitoring the situation?
As well. We don't want to have this party too chaotic, don't we?
No, I meant like more of making sure that the base runs and someone's keeping an eye on sensors.
Yes.
Okay.
I would like someone. No.
Who would you designate for that?
Who's the real? Who's the Who's the bitchy woman? The one who got the implants. The one who has the I forgot her name now.
Tamia was a bitchy one, but I think she's actually pretty light on like implants. Yeah, only 2 dots of enhancements.
Does Yeah, Tanya's not really a social person. I think that'll most likely be her shtick. You know, it'd be a good way to kiss up to the new temporary leader.
Oof. You like you contact her and she gives like a begrudging yes. I'm on my way.
She's going to get rewarded. I can't give her more implants yet, sadly. He was afraid of my implants, wasn't he, Ridelma?
Yes, exactly. Only the implants make people afraid of you. But yeah, the rest of you receive an invitation to a party. Who's gonna go?
Well, I'm going. I have to go. There's no party without me.
That's fair.
I think I'd probably message what's his name, John first, and then, we need to continue our conversation first.
Oh yeah. I also sent a message in the group in the what did I call my group? The New Order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said, hey, I got a temporary promotion. I was given destination leadership of this base on Ceres. Just to do like a little update.
Sure. Well, it's gonna take a while to a while for like a message to come back. But just in case I forget to inform you later, we're gonna do it now. Essentially, like, the response you're gonna make is a congratulations to it, and some people cheering that this will advance their goals.
Indeed, it definitely would.
Okay. Well, I believe we're gonna just gonna do it easily and say power again to Nick and Domino. You guys wanted to talk amongst each other.
Yeah, but if Nick wants to show up, that is.
Is he's not in the voice chat? Oh, there. Yes, he's still there.
He's muted.
Don't worry, he's got his drugstore mic.
Oof.
You just need to get his license out. The boy drinks, mate.
I am still here. I am still listening.
Ah.
Yeah, I will go. Oh wait, I will shoot Domino a message first. It's like, do we need to go somewhere to make sure no one hears it, or can we just meet up anywhere?
Let's just continue the conversation where we were having it last time.
Okay. Alright, I head back to the basement.
Just gonna once we get there, I want to make sure that there's nobody actually there as well. So.
Well, what were you checking?
I want to want to check that nobody's there or there aren't any listening things and make sure the field's still up.
The feed would be broken down since well you left you left. But
I'm-
yeah, but I guess we can skip the thing for checking if someone's there. There is nobody there, and well, if you want to put out the field again, feel free to do so.
I do.
Sure.
You wanna work together again, Nick, or
Yeah. Let's do this again. 3 and 5. Ooh.
it's not a full power, is it? With 3 successes. Well, 5, I guess, but 2 for a scene.
I mean, it's yeah, like essentially how this works. It's works the same way as difficulty goes up as it's like the stealth field itself, like the same with only for like sound, and well, it should suffice unless someone is like actively trying to penetrate it.
Just enough. Can I roll again?
Sure.
Not a botch.
Not a patch, no.
Well,
Just need
let
to
me see
roll
what I can do.
Alright.
Alright.
Looks like I gotta roll again, because that's still not the max, is it?
I mean, it's like one success lower than the last time, so yeah.
It's not max, I roll again.
Yeah, but I got better luck.
Alright. Let's see, so we have yes, 6 buffer essentially.
At this point, I would start to inform her about, like, the actual things between me and Sarah and stuff. How she randomly showed up and how much she means to me and all that. I'd say that something from void engineer to void engineer. I don't think two of us would understand.
Sorry, can you say that again? I had to fix the output.
Yeah, sure. At this point, I would, I'd start telling you about, like, actually who Sarah is and all that.
Have I ever seen or heard about Sarah before?
Nope.
I mean, you know, it's like a new member on the base.
Oh yeah, that was the one who really liked her. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right. Was that the one who was like all fawning over him?
Yes, that's the one.
Okay.
Which I don't
Oh.
even think my character knows that that's his avatar, technically. So... Yeah, no, you get the full story of how, like, got her as a random egg from a deal of a, that's now my familiar, and how she's been, she's done that to be here with me, and she's here to, protect us, protect everyone, not just me.
Oh, that's good. So we can trust her to, help out.
Yeah, you can. Anything you can trust me with, you can trust her with, essentially.
Okay. It might be good to have such a stabilizing force around for you.
It's fired.
Especially if, we have to deal with, well, no.
Indeed.
It would be a good thing to keep that whole that thing open and available in case we have to reset you.
Alright. And also, I wanted to talk to you about, well, since the commanding officer is also a void engineer, he might be more inclined to listen to the story you mentioned. He might also be wise to inform him of the upcoming threat that we might face?
Yeah. Can I put you in charge of that one?
Sure.
Like,
I'm kind of a. I would just be telling him what you told me.
it. Yes, yes, you would. But well, I'm pretty sure we all know why I shouldn't be the one to explain it.
Alright. Do you want?
Yeah.
Is it okay for you then that I do mention that I got it from you?
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm
Like,
just like,
just tell him the truth. That's fine. Just, well, I'm me, and I do me stuff, and I don't think he likes me.
yeah. In that case, I'll I just like get my phone out and already start sending him a message about this. I'll let you know what he says in response. All right.
Also, I'm gonna be a daddy.
Oh, that's good. Wait, when?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Serbia.
Face confusion. Did you? Oh, and just like fucking has just a face palm. Uh, that is a very good stabilizing force as well.
Yeah. So is that all? Are we good?
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause, I need to go to a party and see if I can get access to Bendy. Right? We kind of don't want Bendy just starting to open up all the airlocks.
All right. Okay. So you're gonna try to. Are you gonna try to like, do this during the party, or are you gonna wait until after?
Yeah, no. I'll
No,
do
during
this
the party. Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I meant like because it might matter.
Yeah, I want to try to do it at the party because he would be probably more open to suggestions. Right?
Sure. All right. Well, what do you want to do, Domino?
I thought you were asking me when I was gonna contact the commander dude.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can always do that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I just misunderstood your question.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess then it's time.
Huh.
So who's gonna show up from the NPCs? Let's see. What's like a good background?
A 1d10 Kappa. Turns out no one turns up. It's only me and Bacon. Yep.
Oof.
I will be coming, and I will have Rami.
Turns out there's 4 people. Wait, 3 people and an AI. Hooray.
Nah. Let's see. Maybe this one. That's a bit bland, but you can just imagine there's like tables and shit there.
The best tables in the house, boys.
Yeah. There's this. Well, Kelly would like to come. Would it be okay with you, Bacon?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Well, then Tyler will show up. And, well, since you have told Sarah to not come, she'll probably be in her quarters still, Domino.
Yeah, we'll probably just go together at a later point.
Sure.
We just would warn her to not go alone.
Okay, and I think, yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of, like, people. Actual people.
Yep. Turns out you bring up the coal balls and wait, why they're not mining? Why you're like this?
Oof. But yeah, well, anything, anyone has any particular thing in mind? to do during the party?
Um.
Well,
yeah, So
I will simply have a toast. We may not have been on this rock for a long time, but we made a lot of progress. So all be very proud of what you have done for yourselves and for the greater technocratic union.
Jeez.
I know, it sounds like something I got from a punch card website, you know?
You probably did though. Okay. And well, let's get to the hacking first, because well, it's probably gonna be easily resolved. Okay. Well, how are you gonna go about this now? Nick, how are you gonna go about this? About the whole getting access to Bendy.
okay, so Rami has a holographic projector on there, right?
Yeah, but smaller range. It's you know, it's more akin to you know those like 3D pictures. It's like that, but more advanced, essentially.
That's fine. Can I get her to like try to like do a dance just to like help the mood? And I like see.
Sure. Well, feel yeah, sure you can do that. No problem. I thought actually does she have a performance of any kind? She does
no idea.
not. I think. Yeah, no, she doesn't. But she has
has hypergram.
hypergram. Yeah. I'm gonna try it. Okay, let's gonna try to see. I think you wrote a rating or something. But I need to look at how this exactly works. Go away from the opium. No,
Drop your crack pipe. You gotta look up rules.
man.
I
Imagine
had
doing
to.
this stoned. Or like I don't know, crack.
Yeah, crack. Being stoned would be okay. Being on crack though, no.
I don't think you can ST mage in any capacity on drugs. Well, I mean, I guess
I-
you can't really do it while not being on drugs as well.
Well, you can make the core rulebook though on drugs.
That's certainly true. And probably happened.
You need the right amount of drugs. There's a perfect limit. And
All right.
That is the only. That's how you ST mage.
Oof. Yeah, that's understandable. Anyways, would you roll Romi's rating for perception plus hypergram?
Okay.
Just
I don't think I have access to her sheet.
you really don't.
Mm.
Let me change that then. I think you should have, cause yeah,
Click the AI, and
Yeah,
all I
bec-
see is her bio.
yeah, okay. Now you should have.
Ah, yes. 2% is 3. Her hypergram is 3. Dice. What's the difficulty?
Just 6. And you need only like one success. Sure. Okay, that's already enough. And well, for performance, since she doesn't have like a real body, I guess like the closest thing would be like intelligence performance then, or rather intelligence hypergram in this case. Give it a 7 because well, it's just knowledge downloaded.
Okay. So 6 dice. Difficulty 3. Oh, not difficulty, difficulty 7.
Yeah, difficulty 7. Oh, wow. Not bad. And yeah, you see like Romy starting the performance. Looks pretty good. I almost couldn't tell that that she's that she just downloaded some knowledge. Seems like the process are working well.
3? Jesus Christ.
What's wrong with that? But yeah,
I'm kind of worried because now I got an AI and she's better at lying than me.
Yeah.
I carry her around in my pocket. Okay. So yeah, I kind of just get her set up at the table, so now I just have her dancing there.
Ah, nice. Perfect.
Like,
She dances. What's your next step?
well, I guess I gotta go talk to the boss.
Alright, before talking to the boss, well, Tristan, since you seem to be somewhat there, should drag out Romy, to be honest.
Probably also check myself out.
Yeah, do that. Well, Tristan, you seem to be there physically,
Yeah,
is there anything you would like to do?
really.
Alright, and I will give you Sarah as well, so you can, well, hold hands or something. And well, someone comes up to you, Hyde. It's John.
Is he there?
You maybe said something about being back.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate, and well, I guess I should ask, once again, for your financial support. I mean, Bacon, anything you would want to do? Like, you see, like, John using his tablet, with his AI on, to essentially make her dance and have a bit of entertainment.
I
Well,
just start singing and clapping to the dancing AI while drinking a lot.
oh, perfect. Are you gonna go for trying to get shit-faced, or are you just gonna drink for fun?
It's the start of the party. For now, it's for fun. We wait a few hours until we get shit faced.
Sure. In that case, maybe, yeah, just gonna say we're gonna roll later and see you when you pass out, and welcome back, Ems. Ems,
Operation.
you being approached by John after he set up his AI on the tablet to dance a little, and Vyacheslav essentially, just drinking to it and clapping. And I guess the monkey is joining in as well.
Is the monkey dancing?
You see, monkey do, monkey clap to music too. That's probably the most expressive he has been.
Perfect. Well, anyways, you're being approached, so feel free to interact.
Ah, it's like we, when I walk up to him, I have my hand out to go shake. It's like, congratulations for the promotion, boss man. How does
Nope.
it feel?
It feels temporary, like the
And I kind of,
promotion.
well, it's still a step. I kind of put my arm around him and kind of guide him towards my table.
And I go there. It's like, hey John, can I ask you a question?
Sure, anything.
How good are you with survey droids?
Like in what way? I'm not a
Uh,
geologist.
no, not a geologist, but in terms of operating one,
Pretty good.
what would you say was what would you say what is your maximum operational hours you could do? Because I'm trying to calculate something in my head for a riddle.
I mean, I can ignore sleeping if I need to.
Good.
Um, Give me like an IV from Vicious Love with some nutrient paste. I might need a catheter too, so
Also, how
that
explorative are you by any chance?
Pretty exploratory. From a very, very safe distance. That's why I pilot things.
Okay, so you're the first person I need on my job. Can you also check if Cooper's good at piloting droids too?
Well, I mean, we're kind of the same abilities, so yeah, I should be.
Okay,
Like
cool.
he might not have that much experience at it, but he should be able to jack himself in and
You can teach him on the way, you know.
yeah, yeah. But I was thinking about a project
Which one?
that for the base, yeah. And I was just wondering if I could get your permission on it.
Sit on the table.
Yeah. It would also help with the whole designing AIs too.
Ah, now you got my
Yeah.
ear.
Yeah. Well, like we're all out here alone on Ceres. Kind of
Mm-hmm.
maybe should invest in protecting Bentley a little bit. Bendy's great and all, but you never want Bendy to just open all the airlocks.
Ah, I see. I see. I don't think
Yeah.
Bendy can because he's programmed to protect a personnel.
Yes, yes, he is, but we deal with things. Things like
Merc.
to attack us, right?
Mm,
Remember when Serbia happened? You were blind. What happened?
problem is though, Bendy wasn't in charge of the Serbian base.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like, we have enemies who like to attack us in underhanded ways. What
Yeah.
happens if they attack Bendy?
Oh yeah, there was that incident. Bendy was hacked very long ago by that pirate force. You are correct.
Yeah.
Hmm.
All I'm, trying to ask is to get a chance to put in some security algorithms. Like, I, I'm, I, I don't know if I'm the expert in AIs, but you know me, I'm pretty good at things.
Yeah, you're competent. He doesn't say that. Yes, he just gives like a wink and a nod. You know, when it comes to it.
Oof. Real question though. How competent do you actually consider Neg? Like John in particular?
He's good at creating like what was it in terms of actually like countering Bendy in the entire role. Yeah, no, he's got like a he's like a Bendy is 60, he's the 40%. That's like sort of thing, you know.
Ah, okay. Well, just give me like a charisma subterfuge, and you give me like a perception subterfuge or empathy.
Okay.
Charisma
Nice.
subterfuge for me, right?
I am gonna spend a willpower.
Might as well too, kiddo. God damn it.
Difficulty 6.
Yeah, you beat me.
Well, John, you get the feeling that he's that he's more that he's like kind of exaggerating in terms of his confidence towards you and your abilities. Yeah, just a smidge.
You know. Yes, but it's more like he's not really confident. He's more like you can create the base AI, but can you really like fight off Bendy? That's the question.
Well, as long as you think I'm trying to fight off Bendy, that that is good.
Because Bendy's kind of smart.
Yeah. So,
Oh yeah,
so
I'm also good at building things too.
Yeah.
modification in particular, because we're going to need to sort out the living unit capacity in the base because we're free over the limitations.
Ooh, well, we also might be 5 over the limitations.
Explain.
I got a promotion too.
Oh. Oh, what else?
Yeah, I got promoted to becoming a dad.
You know when your glasses steams up and it's like, Congratulations. Was it in that? Was in
Yeah,
Serbia by any chance? Okay,
yeah,
okay. It was that hooker, wasn't it?
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Is it? She's since she's a prostitute. Are you sure you're the dad? You know, she could have slept with multiple guys, or has it been like fully
Sure.
tested?
I pull out, oh, like a phone or something. It's like, oh, I doubt she's smart enough to outsmart every biologist we have.
Okay, fair. To be honest, I was blinded, but that night, so all you know is she could be working with the dude who blinded us.
Well, then, she's our lead to finding that dude. Might
Okay,
be a might be a good idea to have her around.
okay,
I didn't even think about that. That is a good idea.
okay, that's actually a good idea. Keep our enemies
Hmm.
closer so we can watch what they're doing.
Yeah.
Though it
So,
does mean why they're going to sleep, though. That's going to be a bigger question.
well, yeah, yeah. Well,
We're good.
you just
I know.
I kind of like just pat him on the back and like, well, you just enjoy the show. I hope you get all those authorizations to me sometime soon.
I will.
And then I just walk off. Yeah, I can mess around with Bendy now.
All right. Well, that's
I
gonna
want
be
him
like
to.
a long-term endeavor. So we're gonna roll afterwards.
Oh yeah, like I got like 2 projects to dealing with this whole issue.
5 people over. That's going to be fucking claustrophobic.
Basically,
Also, one would be a child.
That's a miserable childhood, actually.
I mean, the real question is like, how are you gonna sell the idea to your boss that they need to be brought up? Because, well, accommodations are quite expensive to make.
Because you convinced me, but do remember, I'm only temporary.
Yeah.
I have no idea. It was something to say and kind of distract him. So
Fair enough. I can accept distraction talk.
we can have her as our leisure resource officer.
Jesus.
Why do we get a prostitute when we have 2 slaves chained down in our basement?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
but,
Maybe he wants to train those slaves into actual working productive slaves, like reproductive slaves, one may say.
Also, one thing to note is that once like Mushy is finished, she will count as as another inhabitant.
Ah, fucking hell, we're 6 overboard now.
Not yet.
Bloody
Not
overdub.
yet.
Oh, but you know we're gonna have to go for the other bank if this keeps going on.
everyone to the Nefandi ship.
Oh, so
Oh
everyone-
no, no, you wish it was a Nefandi shit.
Yeah, the defendership would be kind of harmless in comparison 2 AMs is thinking of.
How much room does the old base have?
But I haven't determined it. But it's a bit of a bigger base, like probably like roughly double what this one has. So like
Okay,
around
that-
20ish. Plus
that
probably like one of the like at least one of the quarters being a bit bigger.
That is good, and that is the best incentive. Just to like survey that fucking shithole, Redolma, because you know, 6 over people are coming to 6 over.
But it's kind of damaged in comparison. Let's see.
Repair it with matter, my friend.
Yeah, the problem is part of that damage is related to well an explosion, like parts of the base essentially being more or less gone. Actually, Robert, just really like a luck die to see how good or bad the damage in itself is.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah,
Okay, better than nothing, you know.
it's not a one.
At least it's still intact, Redolma, you know.
You still, I mean, yeah. Like with enough time and matter, you can probably repair it. But yeah, there might be some extra, what you call it. Like even if you repair it, there's gotta be like some damages to it. You know, like essentially in the form of flaws the base is gonna have. But yeah, we're gonna see like once you're actually there. Maybe I will forget until then and never write it down properly.
Don't worry, that mission's going to be much sooner, Redolma.
Okay. Piku base, I think it was. Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Luck. And, okay, that sounds good enough. And well, so the quick question is, how much any of you are drinking? We know Vyacheslav is gonna got drinking for now, and then later on.
I am going to do the same thing, because, you know, I got a promotion, kiddo. Yay.
Alright, sure. Well, Kelly is probably gonna drink as well, because he's already in a monkey body, it can't get any worse. And the monkey body is tough, at least get shit-faced. And well, John, you want to say something?
I will be drinking ginger ale or water or whatever vicious love is nowhere near.
Wow, what a pussy.
Well, considering the base suppliers, it will probably have to be water.
As long as vicious love was not around it.
Why not? Yeah, if he noticed you not drinking, he would just. Why aren't you drinking the vodka? It's special one. It has secret ingredient you would like.
I'm
Not-
still trying to come
it tastes-
down from
it
the
tastes like
last trip.
Vicious stuff. I never knew this vodka tasted mushroom before.
No, secret ingredient is not mushroom. I get closer to him. I just whisper in your ear. The secret ingredient is opium.
Their secret ingredient. Speaking a little bit Chinese.
Oof. But yeah, what about John and Sarah? Don't know. You don't want to drink anything, don't you?
Yeah, I'm drinking water.
Not John, but Tristan. Tristan, I mean. You're not drinking anything. How unfortunate. Also gonna go for water instead.
I won't allow that. I will force a cup of vodka in your hands, and I'll say, "You drink that," and I grab another. This one is for the Missy. Take a cup for her. She will enjoy.
Well, you got you got 2 cups of vodka now. What are you gonna do with it?
I think I'm good.
Wow, what an insult.
Appreciate it though.
Well, Sarah's curious enough. She's gonna ask you if she can get her cup, please.
Sure, if she wants to drink, she can drink.
Yeah, she's just gonna drink. And well, let's see. Technically, she's pretty. Yeah, well, no, she isn't. I mean, she isn't yet that young. But you've drunk alcohol before, right? So, yeah, but I would probably be aware of what it does. The body itself is a bit fresh, but I guess that's not that much of a problem. So yeah, let's see. Let's roll a luck die, Domino, to see if she actually likes alcohol herself.
I think she does. Nice.
I mean, that's not what I would say. I would say you're unlucky if you don't like it.
Well, it also
Yeah,
depends
no, I
which
rolled again, but it did.
booze you have available. Like, no one likes American beer.
Not even Americans. I mean, unless they know nothing else. But yeah, but yeah, I guess well, she was gonna say, not that bad. And well, she's probably gonna get another one at some point during the night. Not gonna try to like, get shit faced, but just keep up a bit. And well, if no one has any special agenda, essentially the party would conclude. Oh yeah, by the
Oh
way,
yeah.
yeah.
I will also, if a party's like coming to a down, I'll probably take a bowl and go to the person who's currently looking over the base.
All right, sure, you can do that. Also, Tyler's gonna drink as well at some point. I completely forgot that she was there. But yeah, she's gonna drink as well. And well, I think it's soon time to see about the rolls. How well or unwell you do with all the alcohol.
Look.
Hard stuff is yeah, vodka would probably be the harder stuff, but probably not that hard, so it's just gonna roll at an 8, since there's also like opium in it. So just give me like a stamina at 8.
Me or bacon?
Yes.
For both.
Yeah. Also, if you Domino, you feel free to roll for Sarah.
So,
Stamina at 8. Armor does not help. Well. And, Bacon, you can also roll for, the gorilla.
Krula has a lot of stamina.
I'm gonna roll for Taylor. Oh, she has 2. Okay, Taylor's good. The gorilla is good. Sarah's gonna fall asleep at some point during the night. Oh, as well as Hyde, but you're probably still able to somewhat deliver the bowl if you like to. And well,
Indeed.
you seem to be able to keep up during the night, Bacon. Like, you're not the best condition, but certainly certainly not the first one to well, lose his composure, as you see Sarah like sleeping somewhere already near Tristan.
I made some good shit.
And well, so you gotta just gonna go to like the control thing and give her some alcohol then. Ems.
Yes.
She's gonna
This-
she's just gonna refuse and tell you in an arrogant manner that she's on duty. Someone has to do all the work.
And I smile. And I'm just like, and you know when you got the face, it's like, damn, that's pretty professional, you know.
Oof.
And not in a bad way. It's just like, wow, we got some people. This base does still have good thing. Good thing you're one of the rarest people I do trust in the base.
Oof. All right. Did you mean that right? So
Yeah, I do.
sure. Yeah, she's gonna like just look at you for a second, as if you aren't. As if you know, like trying to find out if you're joking. But then, well, she says like a very tense thank you, and goes back to working.
I'll probably leave it beside her room and just be like, off to bed, and I'm gonna have make more important decisions the next day.
Well, yeah, and that's essentially where you would finish the night. Well, that I think that concludes it, and I guess it's time to recover willpower, everyone. Since a new It's time to recover willpower, as a new day is dawning. Okay. Well, it's a new day. And, well, is there anything particular any of you want to do?
I am going to ask Bendy for a map of the entire base in a hologramic format, so I can do some calculations of how to modify to add more living space to this base to the maximum capability without inflicting any damage onto the base.
Sure. You get like a draft, like essentially the blueprints to it. Some parts are like redacted to it of it, but that's essentially just Bendy's area, like how his exact build up. But the rest you have like more or less free access to.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Radom, I think Domino typed something in Roll20.
He did. I saw it. Just wanted to know, like, I mean, I guess maybe like an intelligence research roll. They get an A to see to give see a good spots essentially. And none is like.
Could I accept?
Hmm?
Can I substitute with crafts because I have a specialty design?
I mean, it's more for designing objects. And I don't think they would exactly apply.
Okay, fair enough. Intelligence research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At 7? Or is it 6?
No, more like an 8.
Okay, fair enough. Spend the willpower.
Good thing you did, because that would have been a botch. And it's like pretty
Don't
hard
worry,
to.
guys.
essentially like obviously you see like the airlocks and the like, which would make expansion easy, but would mean that anything would of it would be outside. You could technically expand upon the airfield, but the field itself, but that's also a problem because the ships have to land there. So that's kind of scuffed. Naturally, the underground is an option, but you already kind of did that, so there isn't really that good of a spot around, except for kind of the airlocks. There's like a few of them that aren't there that you could expand into without impeding anything, but for everything else you would have to essentially break through the wall.
Okay, fair enough. So only a few areas are good for expanding. So it's like a one-room expansion, essentially.
Well, I could make a bigger one, since the ground isn't exactly impeding you, at least not at that level of matter you're at.
Okay, fair enough. And I go to the area with my android and do some measurements and do all that sort of thing to see what maximum unit per volume can I get out of this safely.
Sure. You want to put me on the spot, aren't you? But let's see what you have actually. Nothing particular. So yeah, I think again it's gonna be like intelligence research roll in 8.
Spend a willpower on this.
Sure.
3 successes.
Very nice. Very nice. And well, you how do I best say this? Like convenient ways, you could easily put like another track to it. Essentially, like theoretically double the base if you have like materials for it, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, well, it might affect the structural integrity of the main base if anything hits it.
Mm-hmm.
But you also could try to, well, especially with the amount of successes. You could make them essentially separate parts, and have like a quote unquote second base right next to it, like another complex more or less, because this one is essentially like one complex in of itself. And if you were to make like a second one, you could get away with basically anything, but it would have to have like its own life support more or less, or like have like pipes and stuff like that, which is kind of a pain. But yeah, you get you could put out like double to that with like relative ease. It's gonna be like very expensive, of course. Like especially like you as an Iteration X guy would know that the materials involved in such a process would be very expensive. Like out of character, the rule of like 10 million per success. And
Yeah, that's the thing with that. At the moment, we're not making 10 million at the moment.
yeah, like essentially like how this will work in character, not in character but system wise. I mean. Instead of having you guys having like millions upon millions of actual money lying around, it will be more like you get the equivalent of it. You have a bunch of like gold you can trade in, for example. It all depends like what you're gonna end up like trying to do. What kind of features you want, because like some stuff might be harder to negotiate for. But generally speaking, I'm gonna be looking into that like once the mine is actually running in terms of like income. I'm thinking of like a basket version of resources. If like temporary dots you can sacrifice for it, and with each successive dot of like resources being worth more permanent dots.
Okay.
Or something like that. If it made any sense. You know, like
No,
maybe like the first dot being worth 5, and the second dot like worth 10 temporary dots, and so on and so forth. Depending on like how I'm actually gonna do this. Ideally, I would want to like it increase exponentially as well. So, gonna see about it, anyways.
that's that later.
Indeed. And well, now what we're looking at is well, someone's waiting for an answer from a certain commander. Domino, are you still here? And well, what exactly did you send him again? Just give me like a reminder.
I'd probably be like requesting to maybe have a chat with him regarding the suspected like decent reason to be afraid of something coming up.
Ah, right. I remember now. Sure, a talk can come up and, well, he'll probably tell you that he will call you, like a bit, like half an hour, like after your usual start of duty, so you can get settled in. And, well, I guess we should go to the other scene real quick.
I feel that it was like a quick research I wanted to do regarding something, but I don't know if it's
What kind of research are you thinking about?
you know the whole domain thing. I kind of want to look that shit up.
Oh, right. Sure, just give me like, it's a bit obscure probably, because, you know, technical stuff, but, I'm sure someone would have wrote about it at some point, so, I think it would be for the best, if you establish like, not just it doesn't matter. Just give me like intelligence research roll at an 8, and, yeah, gonna see how well you're able to look it up.
No, okay.
All right, 2 successes. And well, 2 successes. That means, yeah, you'll probably find something about it. It's not very obvious, but essentially, like one of like a while back, like a fellow white engineer talked about the possibility of utilizing sleep time more efficiently. And what he found out is that he was able to, with some mental training, he was able to construct a dream space more or less. That he was able to manipulate and do things in such as you know, mental gymnastics and the like, despite you know, his body being obviously asleep. Like they did some small tests, you know, like math tasks, and see if he was actually able to like solve them while he was in the dream space, and he actually was. And in a time that he shouldn't have been able to. And upon like close investigation, he was able to like transfer and like, get other people to in the dream as well, and they were able to do things there there. There wasn't like much utility they could find, but they got the general idea out of it, and unfortunately the funding was eventually cut for this, and they were reassigned to like do other things. But you got something out of it.
Do I get like his notes as he was like going through all this, how he set it up and what he exactly did?
Yeah, he would essentially. Yeah, there would be like some research paper on it. It wouldn't be entirely clear to you. Like you would have to try to find it out yourself, aka spend experience out of character, or like the dream stuff. Not like the background itself, but I think that there needs to be like a special ability if you build it from the ground up. If I recall correctly.
I don't
Let's see, backgrounds, dimensions.
know. I hate that word.
Or we could call it something more scientific if you want to.
Full domain, please.
Loony bin. Okay. Enhancements. No, that's not it. I missed that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it says domains. Ist in the Maya. Let's see. When dreaming, perception, blah blah blah. Reflects your state of mind. Let's see.
It states that lucid dreaming can help make it.
Yeah, yeah. So we're kind looking at it, and yeah. It seems memory serves right, since you know, you would have to kind of make it from the start, so you probably would need some sort of like lucid dreaming to properly make it, essentially. Yep. Let's manipulate your surroundings, plus lucid dreaming, shape a new structure, difficulty 8, or take on complete control over a dream. Yeah, essentially like you would need to like get lucid dreaming to do it properly. Would be like, you know, a downtime thing. Have like weekly rolls. We're gonna see like about the system, how to exactly do it, but yeah. Like ideally I would like to do it, you know, maybe like split it up and you know, give you like some with like each accompanying dot, give you like some special things you could do it in there, like building slots more or less.
Yeah, that would be very interesting to like to hear about, because I'm just like reading lucid dreams, and I honestly just be doing it to get the domain, which also kind of seems like I wouldn't really use it for anything else.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, and well, with that you'll probably get a call pretty soon. How important in the like would you have made it sound? Would you give like any indication that you know, some discretion might be required?
Yeah, definitely. This seems to be something that's a priority to before the new years.
Sure. Then well, you probably receive a message from Bendy that there's a priority call waiting in the control room.
I'll go ahead and you know, pick up the call. Answer the call, I guess.
Okay. Well, perfect. You have dragged yourself out, and well, you see Nora, Nora Moran on the screen as you pick it up, and like your doors are sealed, and like it has you. All right, Mr. Cooper. So, what's the emergency?
Wait, I thought the commanding officer was the void engineer dude.
Hmm?
Did I just massively dub? Because I asked earlier if the commanding officer. Yeah. But you said Nora.
Nora. Sorry, I misspoke.
Oh, fuck. Okay, yeah.
There is no
I
Nora.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about the other chick we worked with, a Nora or something exotic, I don't know.
No.
But, yeah, no, I'll just go straight to the point, you know, we going to do the silly thing, and then just cut to the chase and inform him of the information that I was told by John.
I presume you would mention that it's that John got the information first.
Yeah, of course.
I would also this kind of has something going on with it as well. Just bring up how the whole situation with Marcel was weird, and it feels. I mean, does it feel linked to the previous thing, the spear and shit?
No, it doesn't. Probably. Like there's no real connection here. Like,
Besides, you know, the really strange dreams and.
doesn't seem that way. Like at least not from your perspective. Like as other than it being a dream, there isn't much to go on in that regard. The only one that could answer the question is John himself, and
I mean, like-
he hasn't like really experienced the dreams before.
No, I meant it more like, you know how I saw that skeleton. I took a look at it and tried to see if it was something physical or spiritual. I noticed it was spiritual. Can I link that to the dreams or?
No, not really. Like in a sense to you, like there is no apparent connection.
Well, in that case, I'll just inform him about the dream that John had because it seems, well, if he, you know, that was actually Marcel trying to say something. It's probably a reason why he would.
He like goes into thought for a second before saying, "Hmm, that's interesting news. But I have to ask, why isn't John himself telling me this?"
Well, because frankly, he seemed due to like his past, he feels like he's gonna be the last person you want to see. He's a bit, how do I say it? I guess regretting or afraid of you.
There's no reason to be afraid of me, unless you're an enemy.
Hey, you got a point there.
Jesus Christ. But feel free to tell him that he should bring such matters to me directly in the future. I don't like tiptoeing around. I have enough things to do without worrying about that as well.
I understand that, and neither I agree that tiptoeing around isn't really something there's much of a point in. But I don't think he fully saw the priority in the situation. I'll make sure to tell him that so like this definitely has priority, and he's more than in the right to at least communicate with you about this.
I see. Well, thank you for the report. Is there anything else you would like to tell me? Robodeck
You know, I'm a
perception.
pretty-
Robodeck perception. Empathy. At a 7.
Is this something I do focus that I can spend a willpower on or not?
No, not really.
Okay, that was wrong.
Oh,
Well.
nice. Well, you get the feeling that he is he's like waiting for something, like almost begging you to say.
I mean, does he like? Can I like assume with anything that he's talking about? Is her name Sarah?
Well,
Those amount of successes.
not really, but you get that feeling, like he's just waiting for you to open up to him, to tell him like like a father waiting for his child to apologize, would probably be the best to describe
Well, I
it.
mean, I'll tell him anything he's not aware of. I'll tell him about seeing the doctor. I'll tell him about Sarah. It's not exactly a fucking secret.
Okay, the doctor he would know about because he kind of would have to authority. He would be the one that authorized that one. But well, the Sarah thing. He like do you see like his like those successors? You would see his like mouth twitch a bit as you like explain things. I presume like you're gonna tell him everything.
Yeah, I'm kind of a rotten liar, Domer. There's no point in doing it.
Yeah, sure.
Besides, I never really intended to fucking keep this a secret for too fucking long anyway. To be honest, I didn't even know out of character how. Like, you told me she hacked into the system.
Yeah, she did, but then some other stuff happened with some other players, and that kind of negated that.
That's not what I'm on about. But like, it's just I don't actually know what she did.
Yeah.
Like, as I stated earlier, I don't even know if my character knows that it's his fucking avatar at this point.
No, you wouldn't.
know.
You wouldn't.
Yeah, I'll tell him anything. I'll tell him everything.
Sure. And yeah, like after your thing has been your explanation has been concluded and his twitching stopped. He says, thanks for coming forward with this. I will certainly help your case. However, I'm disappointed that you didn't tell me right away.
I must admit, it is one of the reasons why I called you today. It has been nagging me.
Out of character question. Is this is that the truth?
It is completely the truth. Like, that's why last session as well, when the other guys were talking about, what are we gonna do about this? I and my character felt assured when they stated that, they weren't. So yes, this is the complete truth. In fact, I was like, she kind of jumped on to being in the mission.
Let me just. I mean, she did so at your behest. I checked the chat logs.
Yeah,
But-
no, she did. She did.
So let me just have. Yeah, perception, empathy would be most appropriate to see like how well he receives this. Just at a 6. No, very nice.
Being completely honest, guy.
But yeah, he's like he leans back. He leans back and is like, well, you certainly have me worried, son. But you do realize I can't exactly let this slide. So I'm gonna tell you something. The reason why. Why I've been well, we've been so I haven't called you in last time, and even when it seemed a bit necessary, and especially like Hyde being appointed, and like I didn't exactly want to deal with it right away, as we're currently a bit far away in the beyond the barrier, so to speak. As you mentioned yourself, the reports you've gotten match with what we are currently experiencing. We're doing our best to hold the tide back, but we can't guarantee that we will be always successful. And well, now I essentially want you to have a formal hearing about this. I will be dropping by on my way back. It will be just a one-on-one, and I will be seeing to well, keeping things to a minimum. You certainly seem to have honest intention about it. But let me warn you. If this happens again, I'm not gonna be this lenient.
So, out of character, I kind of want to know, what does he mean by let this happen again? Like, we're coming onto a mission?
Uh,
Or
well, essentially, you not telling things right away when it came up. Like, you essentially told him everything, but it kind of took you a while to come out.
I mean, the entire reason for that is, and I'll reinstate that again, is because then this might be an out of character thing. I figured it wasn't going to come up, so it wouldn't have mattered. I thought it was all like kind of made sense that she was reappointed there. Like,
Well, yeah, as I said, as I said, like, you know, it would have been fine if other out of character, like other character things didn't happen. Like, that's what I'm. Like, I can't control like all player actions. Like,
Yeah.
on my end, that would have been fine. But you know, things
Yeah,
happen,
no, in
and
that
I
case-
don't have to real control over them.
And no, in that case, I'll give him a firm like nod and say, yeah, it's if all my honor as a proud void engineer, I vow to, you know, never let you out of the loop with anything again. In all sincerity.
Very well. Then we will see each other soon. And says no out, and screen goes black.
So, Redomo, can I make any like rolls now to actually figure out who said this? Because, well, multiple people said they wouldn't say anything.
Well,
It's for lies, so kind of gotta, you know.
sure, you can try to figure things out. Let me just actually let me take a look at your sheet first to see if there's anything that particularly helps.
I mean, sounds like perception empathy might help.
Actually thinking, like, since you're like figuring out clues, it's more intelligence based.
Even better for me. Well, enough fucking time.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see, intelligence. Intelligence shift to empathy though. That's the question.
I mean, nothing wrong with intelligence empathy. I mean, research was also pretty
Hmm.
understanding on investigation, but
I mean, actually, the investigation would probably be best though, the best pick out of them. And since like you know, good for investigating, I'm gonna say it's gonna be at a 5.
I'll spend it. Oh. Five successes.
God damn. Well, first things you notice while corroborating like all the evidence in your head and thinking about things. Well, there was an interesting. Well, first of all, like Hyde was appointed, and well, recently, which makes him a likely candidate. Well, John can basically be cut out since you basically just told him, and he would have to have the least time to do it. And it would also not make sense with like the appointment itself. And well, then there's vicious love, and yeah, vicious love. Well, also didn't seem this honest about things, as far as you can tell. He could have been the guy, but well, that's not really that likely. Well, you yourself certainly haven't told him. And well, Hyde, he seemed honest at the time, but he must have changed his mind since then, if he was the one. And yeah, it basically makes ends up being Hyde the most likely candidate, especially with like him being appointed and all. Also, with that more successes, I would say. There's like another instance you remember about where you got fucked as well, where you were wondering, maybe, just maybe, it was the same person as last time.
Wow, well, looks like people are actual fucking dickholes, huh? Yeah, no, that's yeah. I'm gonna note down all those things and just I'm gonna commit those to mind.
But yeah, you spend some time cracking the code and come to an awful conclusion. Is there anything else you would like to do after that?
Not right now. Not right now. I guess maybe restarting. Gonna come back to you about that later.
Sure you can. And well, okay, let's see. I guess we're gonna go to Nick first. Since I believe he has something on his agenda.
Yeah. So did I get the authorization to start putting that security up for?
You did get the authorization, but essentially, what you would be limited to not directly messing with Bendy himself, since he is sort of off limits. The same limitation has applied to your predecessor as well. But it's possible to put up some extra defenses, firewalls, and the like, and detect like network problems, which were used last time as well to get to him, which you would probably know from like at least the vague like the summaries of the reports.
Okay.
And well, let me just look at the computer systems. Let's see, accessing, abusing backdoor. No, that's not. Obviously system crack. Writing security software. Sure, one row reflects a week or more work downtime. Okay, essentially I have to spend downtime on this as I read this. But if you want, you can go ahead and do some analysis first if you want to, which would not impede any sort of downtime you would want to take.
Yeah. Intelligence computers.
Yeah, intelligence computers. Let me see. Actually, analyze systems with perception computers. You give me like perception computers, which I think is bad for you as well. And give it for me as a 7. Yeah, gonna see how good or bad it is depending on successes. That doesn't look too bad. Any specialties I should look out for?
No.
That's unfortunate because it would have been 5. But yeah, the successes isn't bad either. What you get from this is well, the bendy itself seems to be like pretty secure. Like that's I see like look around there in the system, but the rest of the system is like pretty in comparison open. There's like aside from like obvious security measures like the lights not being tied to directly tied to like the computer controls and the like. There's like some obvious things. You can put the station on like emergency lighting, for example. There's like a bunch of like other subroutines like water boilers and the like that are accessible from the system. Just to monitor, and of course all the sensory stuff and the intercom that can be used that can be accessed as well. Like, it's not a sloppy job in general, but it's all hooked up together, and someone with like a sufficient skill can get through it.
Okay. So I'm guessing, as you said, like right now, all I can do is really look at it, but not start it. Okay.
Yeah, like for like you can like get started technically, but the roles are like on a weekly basis.
Okay. Well, it's still something. Same. So can I start to? Do you remember when we did the Serbian mission, and I like
Yeah.
got that intuitive sense around the base? I want to do something similar to where we are at in Ceres, just so I can start finding ways like someone might attack us and then, well, defend it.
Sure. For like committing everything to memory, probably would have to go for like a proper downtime thing, to learn over time. But sure, you can get like an overview, I suppose, and do it that way. Unless you want to do like with magic, I guess, which would change
Oh, I was gonna
things.
do it with magic.
Oh, with magic, then well, I guess you
Yeah.
can. However, I would like to note that essentially the thing is gonna be like it's gonna be run like an effect. It will like leave like after effects of it, but as soon as the effect itself ends, you're probably gonna lose the perfect knowledge of it.
Okay.
But like a general feel will still remain.
Yeah.
So okay, just I guess well, give me like an narrative roll. I think that for that one, yeah, will probably involve like correspondence for the spatial awareness, and of course mind itself for the for making like your thoughts go well.
Hmm. Could I
So
add an entropy too? Because I'm still trying to spot weaknesses.
that's a fair point. Yeah, no, you can, no problem.
Okay. And can I use research to lower the difficulty?
If you spend
So,
sufficient time, yeah, you can, no problem. You can do this in.
okay.
As
Well,
a,
because I'm gonna have Bendy kind of like just show me video feeds, give me like schematics of the base.
sure. No problem. So just roll for it, I suppose. Best difficulty we will be 4.
Okay. The research roll.
Yeah, same difficulty. Actually,
Mhm.
actually, there's someone pointed out last time that the lab actually there was a difficulty for something.
Oh yeah, I'm also in the lab, so that's. So I would do this in the lab slash sanctum, so I can lower the difficulty down to 3.
Yeah, that would be wise. Let's see. Blessing, Chantry, Cult, Demons, Destiny, Dream Hypergram, Enhancement, Fame, Familiar, Influence, Legend, Library, Mentor, Node, Past Lives, Patron, Rank, Requisition, Resources, Retainers, Secret Weapon, Spies, Status, Totem. Jesus Christ, where the fuck is Sanctum? Oh, where? Nowhere. I'm blind. Okay, let's just look for it. Fucking real. Okay, there it is. Okay, a tiny stock of no reduction. What is it? But it gives like a level 2 one, so monster of good ritual difficulty reduced by 1. Let's see. Ritual difficulty. Since we're doing this for both, I guess we should just do it for the RT roll. So just roll the 4 and then we'll reduce the dark afterwards appropriately.
So just. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 dice.
I don't know
One.
if how we did it like before, so well. Okay, that's well, you're rolling at a difficulty of 3.
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to continue?
Probably gonna want. Yeah, I want a fairly long duration.
Sure. Each roll is probably gonna be around like 1 hour, so like each roll, I mean.
Ooh. 4 successes.
Not bad, huh? Not bad at all.
Well, that's it for my stamina, so I'm gonna take a break.
Sure. Just give me like some wits research to pick up again.
Guys, difficulty 6.
No difficulty 4. Let's just use like the basic difficulty for the ritual. Okay, that's fine. Like you can just roll again.
Okay, 3.
Yep.
What's my duration so far on this one?
Let's see. You have 4, and that's another 3. So you should be at 7. Oh God. Yeah, I think that's like a whole story already.
Okay.
So you can basically have it forever if you wanted to.
Space. Joy.
All right. You have committed it to your memory in basically no time. Like a small. It's almost like Rami does it. You almost hypergrammed it, except better.
Just too good.
Well, it doesn't matter success, I would actually tell you. But thanks to the entropy being in it. Like the most glaring issues you see would be what would be that the base is kind of open to like you kind of opened up a space in the like a crack in the hull more or less when he like drilled through the entire thing to make that underground area, which is a huge weakness. And the moon rock, not the moon rock, but the rocks on Ceres aren't exactly known for their strength in comparison. So someone could get through that much more easy than through the outer hull and to use it essentially like an entry point. It's like the first glaring issue. Other than that, the base is overall pretty secure, but lacks in firepower. And probably could use some armor as well.
Well, that's gonna be for stuff for later. I'm gonna need to go get some contestants too.
Sure. Just run with like prime 1.
Oh.
Oh.
Got a 1. How much contestants do I get?
That's 2.
2. I'm gonna do it again.
Sure. Number 2. So
Okay.
4 in total. So I gotta take like everything.
I'm gonna take 4, then I'm gonna feed Rami. So I probably haven't done that in a while. To keep her happy in case I need her.
Sure, that brings you down to 9 quintessence. Also, some
9 contestants.
yeah, like in the pool, like someone took like last time as well.
Oh, I thought you were saying I had 9. I was like,
No,
what?
no. But I'm trying to keep track of it in like the
Yeah.
the hand base hand out. Like also you have like 459 goddamn tasks lying around. One of you needs to pick up Prime 3 at some point, or get a machine to do it.
I was going to pick up Prime 3, when I had the Grimoire, but he went like, nah, fam, you don't need it.
Well, I might have to get mine 4, so I have to go get Arete up and then up my correspondence. So, yeah.
I think
I'm not.
Oh
I'm
my
not gonna
gosh.
have any XP for a long time.
We're gonna need to get a machine, aren't we, guys?
Um,
To convert this. Alright, hold on. How
Yeah.
much for tech we have?
In this space alone, you have 59, and for the other one, I would have to check real quick. Haulani, you have a whopping 122.
Okay, I've honestly, actually, bloody hell, I think we can usually. We could afford a converter for the tasks we have if we just been like, hey, do you want like 20 tasks? You know? Because we can't really convert it, and we kind of need a converter, so let's find a syndicate who can find us a converter for the right price.
Alright. I mean, you can try to
Hold on.
do that. Like, what's your approach to it, though?
We have a syndicate contact already, Mr. Frutal.
Yeah, you do.
Just just leave a message if he has like a message machine. Be like, at the moment we got a lot of tasks on the base, and we have no ability to convert it. So, if you can help us find a task machine, we're willing to pay roughly. Oh, let me just get a calculator. Since we got 59, let's say let's say if like when would 20 be generous? Because I don't have finance, Radama, so as a good base of negotiations,
Well,
but we also have a look. He can also we can give him a bit of extra if he finds if he wants any, if he can find a good job for it.
give me like intelligence hypertech at a 6.
Organizing a base, so hard these days, you know, Radama. Where's my roll dice? Okay, using my roll dice didn't appear. Let me check. Oh yeah, hypertech. Okay, it's at 7. 7, that's it.
Yep.
I will spend a willpower.
No, damn. That's 5 successes then. Well, you don't know about the pricing itself, but you would know what and what amounts of tech tests, and like what amount of tests would be often used. And like one of the things you remember, from like parry-ups and the like, that many of them go by units of 5, and
Okay.
and like making a one dance and the like would be like a lot of them would easily consume those 20 tasks without breaking a sweat at all. So a bit more might be more enticing to him. But because essentially, like anything he would one he would have to make this way would probably be about worth as much as the thing you're offering. And just in terms of like pure energy.
Okay. Because I could probably give like. Let's up it to 20. Let's make it worth his while. Because I can't just give him the entire shtick. What about 30? Does that sound good? Does it
Oof.
make it sound while? Look, I got no finance for Dom. You gotta have, he could pick.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, if you up it to like 30, yeah, that just barely is more than like breaking even.
Okay, so 30 is like the base. So let's increase to 30 to because we only got 59 that needs converting.
Well, technically plus the 122, which also yours essentially.
Yeah. So 59 plus 128. If 30 was the base, let's just take away. Let's do this. Let me just do that. I don't mind going to like the 60s, you know, if that includes like the mine, or the 70s or 80s, if he can actually make it, you know. Because I was thinking you more likely find somebody who can make it.
Well, it depends. He can actually not make it himself. But, no, he actually can. He can, because of the weird prime utility rules. I forgot about that.
He has. Oh wait, he has some weird rulings. What?
No, prime utility allows you to make like wonders at a third dot as well, with like some, well, if you have like right conditions essentially.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can. That's actually kind of cool. Actually, not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, yeah, you would probably be most interested. Like, probably tell your, like like if you assuming like you offer him like 70 or so, like you're probably asking for like more like 80 tests to make it like worthwhile, because you know he like lists like a bunch of actually let me just roll for him how well he does. Like
Yeah, just roll for him because you're facing the guy with no finance. So you know you can get something real nice out of these things.
hey, he can completely fuck it up. Okay.
I'll be so disappointed he fucked up. What the you know, as a
Yeah. Okay, it's actually not that well for him. Like, what you essentially get is, as he lists like a bunch of like expenditures, like he has to get a lot of like people together to do it, and it's gonna do it, like take some part of his time. But like most of like so some of it looks a bit like you know, he's trying to inflate his work a bit.
Mm-hmm. So roughly 80 or 90 was really the deal.
Yeah, like he's willing to settle for like 80, unless you're trying to contest it.
I have no finance, so I'd be like, yeah, that's a fair deal, and we're most likely gonna be giving him like the 59 as like the payment up front cap. Or unless he wants to do in like small payments, you know.
No, he would probably do it in a. He would essentially like do it via the supplies, like the ship that essentially drops the supplies and brings you and like takes like the task that the technocracy take for themselves from like the other node
Mm-hmm.
and do it this way.
Okay, fair enough. It's just we really need a converter because you know no one's got Prime 3 in here.
Yeah,
You know how fucked we are with that.
indeed. But yeah, essentially, okay. Let me just write down that I need to make like a quick converter. I think there was like actually a pre-made wonder in the technocracy script in the preview. So I might just use that like a lazy guy.
Indeed, trust me, they ain't going to revise it when the book comes out, guys.
Oof. Make it a free wonder to convert current tasks into energy. Okay, well, then I guess it's time to go to Bacon, since he had so little to do this session. Bacon, is there anything you would like to do? Actually, roll me like an intelligence, not intelligence, but perception alertness at a 7 to see like what you actually catch from like all the ongoings. All right, that doesn't look too bad actually. Okay, like you know, things seem to be like a bit turbulent. You see, like you notice. Like over the course of like 2 days, you know, just like a lot of people be getting called to the to the control room. Like you don't know what's going on exactly in there, but something you just notice like from the corner of your eyes.
Who is getting called to the control room?
Like basically all other party members that matter.
just are people ignoring me? Is something happening and no one is telling me? Nah, I trust my friends. And well, this these 2 days would be the equivalent of what I want to do is making sure that I have the matter sphere like figured out because I'm planning to buy it. I can buy it already, but I'm just doing like pre-testing with the vampire and other things to make sure I'm getting the correct idea with the thing and I can actually start using it for my projects.
Sure. Okay, let's make this creative though. Give me like an area roll at a 4. Just like a general area roll, nothing, no strings attached. Oh, nice. And well, give me like a intelligence research roll as well at a 6. Holy shit. You're on a fucking roll today.
Oh, because you can test.
Okay.
I get matter for half price.
No, not quite, but I think that's enough to say that you can without any further training can upgrade straight to Meta 2 if you would wish to, which is probably unnecessary, but an option. Also, if that makes sense, I'm inclined to give you this is like testing out like the vampire. I don't think you had it last time, but well, like as you like activate like try to like research the meta thing, and try things out. At some point you manage to get a glimpse of something. Like just as you like go through the blood, you see something that shouldn't be there. Just for a second, it seems like you don't see it with your eyes per se. You see it with your mind. You see a dragon trapped and that's trying to thrash against his chains essentially. You don't know what they're made of, but they're strong enough to hold them. And you see the dragon trying to draw in things. It seems to draw in the souls of the beings around it, and it infect it with part of him. And those souls turn into little hymns. But it quickly fades. As you
I'm going to get vampire AIDS.
well, that's one way to put it. But yeah, you have gained insights far beyond what you usually be able to get. And I would say it would also count towards progress towards life. Try if you ever wish to up it at some point. Yeah, and probably it also tells you something. It's a bit dangerous to use vampire stuff, but yeah, that's essentially it in that regard.
Yeah, I noted it down. Good to see that you also followed the idea that vicissitude is just fucking AIDS.
Oof. I mean, it's not exactly AIDS. It's it's essentially almost
It's
like
a
werewolf.
blood disease.
Yeah, yes and no. It's a disease of the soul transmitted via blood. It's way worse.
Yeah, it's like AIDS. It's a disease of the body transmitted by the blood and by the sex.
God, could you imagine like how fucked that was? And like everyone that has been killed by a CMC, and everyone that has CMC blood in them, including probably like most of the Tremere, would be cursed. But yeah. Okay. Well. And I guess, yeah, we're after the 3 hour mark already. So I think it's time for in and out of character thoughts. We're gonna start randomly. So let's see. We're gonna start with Nick.
Okay. Out of character thoughts. I got a lot of things. I got things. Um, in character thoughts. Um, Nice. In character thoughts. Come on. Um, we really need to start building things up around here. Most definitely have to build things up.
We need money. That's the thing. And for money, we need mining droids.
Yeah.
Yes. So we must build the mining droids.
So I'm doing
Are we
next
almost done?
session.
Are we?
I think we're 10 successes off of it.
I need to check. Anyway, so yeah, actually, like one of the things we're probably gonna do next session. I'm gonna give you like a spoiler on that. Or between sessions, I suppose, since that has been a wish. It's gonna be some downtime again.
Good.
Just probably gonna go for like another month again to make things simple. So probably be wise to give me something. Then we're gonna do the roads in between. We can do this like as a informal session more or less. You know, just hit me up in voice chat. Should have some time during the week, maybe.
Gosh, I already got a lot of things on my fucking plate then.
But yeah, we can also do it per text if that's necessary. But all roads will be like here in 20 or in I guess a channel with a dice bot if it's necessary. I would like to avoid that, but it's entirely possible if some people can't, make it properly. Anything that doesn't get resolved gets pushed to the session, so keep that in
So
mind.
next week is downtime. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, like there's gonna be downtime in the week between. Ideally, we have to resolve before next session, but you know how it went last time.
Yeah,
Just,
just ping me at random day and I will remember.
All right.
just send Radoma a random list and he'll just essentially tell you to roll for these.
All right. Well. Okay, then that's that. I guess the next one is gonna be bacon.
Alright, out of character, besides the vampire blood AIDS thing. No, actually, my character didn't do much, but it's good to see like the intrigue forming itself with everyone, and Vyacheslav is just hanging in his lab, just doing stuff, like getting drunk on his opium vodka. It's quite amusing. And in character, what they got in character this time? Yes, actually, he feels a bit left out because there's a lot of activity and people aren't talking with him. Usually, people talk with him when something is happening, but he's going to trust the others.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna go with Domino next.
So in character, I've actually like originally I thought four male mages went up in Ceres, but it turns out it was only 3 males and 1 female. Beyond that, just that chuckle fuckery's happening. Beyond that, I didn't really do all that much. Out of character, is honestly not that much I can really say. Although good job on, I guess, switching everybody up so at least like everybody gets through a little bit. So good job on that.
Alright, well, that is only M's. In character, out of character thoughts.
In character, I've been given a promotion. Hell yeah, it's time to enact some bloody reforms in this place and make this place efficient as possible. You see. And after the talk with John, he's already confirmed he already confirmed our first operation after the mining droids. We're going to be expediting the old base. You see. Because
Alright.
John was so confident. John told me with such confidence he can survey the base with Cooper. Bacon can join in, and we'll just be like, "Yeah, seems pretty good." So sometimes you're gonna have to take bold actions to expand living quarters or living space in this case, because we only have so much oxygen per unit per individual in this fucking place.
Alright.
I agree. We should expand the Labens realm.
And another thing I learned in game, in game, I really need social skills because being a leader now, I actually need my social skill from my Arete trip. Yeah, my social skills needs perking. Okay, now out of game. Honestly, since I'm essentially the head honcho of this place, I now can make the ultimate decisions. Now it's just hopefully, if I can fuck up. If I ever fucked up, there's always subordinates I can point fingers to, like any boss.
Jesus Christ. Okay. But there's actually one thing I would like to note for in terms of like base excavations. Like if you want to go to like the cursed base, you would need permission first from your superior,
Okay, fair enough.
because he is like kind of locked behind his authority.
Okay. Don't worry, I will ask him and I will be like, that abandoned. I'll talk to him in the next session and be like, that abandoned base? Yeah, since there's going to be more living units per square, it's kind of like the only option we have. Yeah. But besides from that, after the mining droids, I'm going to be working on because we need to lower our difficulties for inventions and making shit. Like, what the fuck?
Fair enough. Fair enough. And well, I think we all got one for the day passing. But let's see. Any natures that have particularly been fulfilled?
Dictatorial.
Yes, I think that applies in this case, since you have actually taken charge today and at least given some orders here and there.
Yep. Several authors, in fact. Would 3 be enough?
Never what?
3 what?
3 willpower.
He's asking to recover 3 willpower, Doma.
What? No, you cover 1.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Soldier. Have you been a soldier today? Like, you've been... sort of following all.
I mean,
I mean, I guess it would be like more of a catharsis thing, especially after the last time. Yeah, so you get one back too.
Lost.
And well, now for the next one. What do we have here? Vicious Love, Visionary. I mean, you've been working on that, so take one back as well. John, let's see, John. Hacker.
I'm starting a hacking project.
Yeah, you've taken things apart to some degree, and well, I guess like the to get it around with thing that should be enough. So take another willpower back, and well, I guess it's time for XP. So 3 around the table, as per usual.
What about 4? Because an amazing accomplishment happened today. I was promoted. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I was also promoted.
It's
2 promotions.
fuck you
Really?
guys know.
You know, I just want to say congratulations on actually fucking annoying me this much. Like, you should honestly take 10 to be fair.
Oof. Okay. Well, is there anything you guys want to buy?
How much for a new sphere? It's 10.
Yeah, new sphere is 10.
How much is it to up your affinity sphere?
7 times cover.
Okay.
Alright. So 7 times 4, because I want meta 4. Let's see. Yeah, I still got a long way.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have Matter 1 now. I can actually give you your eyes back. The robot eyes.
Go.
By the way, I actually started them out. You can find them in the curse section of this game. It's under cybernetics.
Lovely. Install them now, Bacon, so I can look sexy.
Let me actually see if I can't. Damn it! Now the game froze. That's not good.
See, everything you build up to was a lie, Redomer. That's why the TU wants your computer.
Oof. All right. Okay. If I remove this and then click show again, can I? Yes. Can I just do that? What this? Does it show up for you guys?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Here they.
Oh, that's actually fucking based.
Oh wait, this shouldn't be shouldn't be a penalty of -1. Like it's a penalty of -2, but should be a penalty of -1.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the
Yeah, like you can actually like activate like one modus, one vision like without penalty, and the other one will incur.
Yeah.
Normally you should be able to like use one mode of one eye and one mode of the other. You know, beat perfection.
Okay, but that will still incur a penalty.
That's gay.
But yeah, anyways, that should be it. Say goodbye to the bots.